want you to go through.
So you guys see this whole thing? Yeah.
I want you to go through this live and end the comments.
Hey, Michelle.
Say people's names. On which one, and look at the
Can you guys hear me? What's up, guys? Tell me if you can give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, good. Wait a few minutes, let some more people get on. What time is it? Oh, it's right at 7:30. Okay, so we're good. We are good. We had some early birds in there. Bowen, what's up? Can you hear me? What's the question mark about? Yes, okay, good.
Let's see.
What? Pop on. Michelle, you hiding? All right, we'll just give it just a few minutes, let some people get on. All right, let's give this. Give it 2 more minutes, guys, okay? 2 more minutes. Michelle, you don't need to hide. Michelle, can you hear me? I don't know that she can hear me. What's up, Pam, Bohm, Elizabeth, Mike, Mark, Rebecca, Paul, what's going on? Danny, Jean, Adrian, Chelsea, Rita, Britt. All right, we're gonna start to pop on. 2 more minutes. We're gonna start at 7:35. We'll get started. Give a minute for everybody to come on. If you can't hear me, you can see my lips moving. If you can't hear me, let me know. Because only a couple faces are on here. There's only a couple people on video. Everybody who's on video, you can hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Good. Oh, we're popping up some videos here. Gotcha. Mute. What you got? Loud and clear here. Good. John Campbell. Keith. Were you in bed, Keith? Where's Jordan? Is he going to get on? Make sure he gets on. Because I want to pull him out and see if we can stop him. Keith, you in bed? I just unmuted you.
Not in bed, just chilling.
You look like you're done. All right, what time do we got? 7:34. All right, we can start 1 minute. Hello, Danny. Now we're gonna meet you back up, Keith. Yeah, both. See if they're both getting on. Who is that? I think I just saw Leah. Leah, is that you? It says Galaxy Note. Thought I saw it pop up for a quick second. It looked like her. All right. What time we got? 7:35. All right, guys. How is everybody today? Happy Sunday. The end of Sunday. Everybody got an extra hour this weekend, right? So, all right. So, look, the meaning of this call, what I want to do with this call is I want to really break it down to basics. And the reason why I want to break it down to basics is A, there's a lot of new people on here, and B, even some people that have been on for a little while, focus, that have been on for a little while are asking the same question. So I want to go back to the very beginning, the basics, and I want to go with the POPAs. Everybody here knows the POPAs? Yes, no, maybe? Okay. If you don't know the POPAs, we're going to get that in a minute. The Badassery Mastery, that's the POPAs. They're the ones that we came in under. Well, kind of. There's somebody in between. But they've been mentors to us. And literally we spent a couple hours with them in LA when we got started. And they were basically like, look, just follow this whole system. Do this and you'll be successful. And we spent some time with them. And it was more fun. When I say a couple hours, we were more playing and drinking tequila. But we had a session where we were really going in, diving in deep. Not really even deep because it's not really, you don't even have to go too deep. I mean, once you start hitting, like we just hit 25K, right? Now I feel like now we're starting to really go in deep. Now we're starting to go in, we're starting to get creative, we're starting to figure out different ways of doing things to get this. But literally it's a simple formula. Don't try, he'll say over and over and over, keep it simple. Don't try to overcomplicate this whole thing. You keep it simple and you're gonna be successful with this. Okay, so we met up with them on the 23rd of July. The 24th, we didn't really do anything because we had a bunch of calls and meetings. We were in LA, and the 25th, we went to work. We literally, what we did do is we did do some of the trainings and some of the things that they told us on the 24th, like the morning and evening, and then we went to work on the 25th. From the 25th to the 30th, in those 5 days, we hit 5K. I'm going to tell you how we did it. I'm not going to tell you step by step how we did it because I need you to go out and do what they told us to do. And you guys, if you do the exact same thing, you're going to be successful with this, okay? So it's that simple. So I want to literally start from the very basics. So you guys may already know this, but if you do already know it, just bear with us for a minute. If you don't, here it is, right? It's literally the very beginning thing. I don't know. Can you guys see this on the board? Can you read it? Okay, cool. I can pull this closer. Maybe that'll help a little bit. So literally, the very first thing, to get into your site, to get into your back office, go to www.mydailychoice.com. And the reason why I'm literally taking it down to this point is because I'm seeing people that I brought in 2 weeks ago, and it's like when you send what do you call it? When you send your link through the app, every time somebody logs on, it sends you a message saying that they logged on. So I'm seeing people that have come on a couple weeks ago that it's triggering me that they're logging on by going through my link in the app and then going, basically the back way. Put this in your computer, in your phone, whatever. Lock it in as one of your, favorites or bookmarks. Put it as one of your bookmarks, mydailychoice.com. From there is where you log in, and that's where you get started. The second thing you want to do, and this is another very important thing, and it's not that difficult, and I'll go ahead and share my screen. Give me just a second here, and I'm going to pull up my page real quick. I meant to do this beforehand. Go ahead and sign in. Hang with me for 1 second here. All right. Go back over here. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Share screen. Boom. And can you guys see? Hold on, I can't see you. Keith, I can see you. You're up there right now. Can you see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. For some reason, he's popping up. You're the only one I can see right now while it's up. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay, I can see. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, so you guys can see my screen. Actually, I need to minimize this so I can see what did I do? Log me out? Let me just do this. Okay. All right, so here's the page right here. You got to get to know all this stuff. You know, your home page, your dashboard, products, your opportunity to products will have your product video. I know somebody was asking me earlier how to get to your product video. This tells all about all your products. And HempWorks right here. Here's your product video. And then the same thing is going to be for the opportunity, just your comp plan, your genealogy. But look at this is what you need to know. Right here, you've got this menu bar. Just go down and click on every single one of these. Look at what they just put in the other day. A whole bunch of different trainings, things that you can use here. Oh no, that's office. I thought it said back office. Oh, here it is, right here. Introduction to your back office. Here's a training right there. Todd Falcone that was at the convention last week. How to buy traffic. So you've got all these trainings right here, but just literally learn. Spend some time. Spend 45 minutes learning this website. It's so easy because everything's listed out right here on the side. Here's all, you know, I've had people say, like, how do you get to your websites? Click on my website. You just take this, highlight over it, copy and paste it, and send it to somebody. Okay, you've got the travel. We haven't really got into that at all. You've got your corporate website. This is basically for customers. If you just want somebody that's going to come in as a customer. And then you have sprays. And then these are just a bunch of different ones. And look, you can send it in a couple different languages, Italian, Russian, Spanish. Here's another style. They're just different styles. Like, what are you trying to attract? This is the one that we use the most right there. Yeah, because that's the replaced one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one. Sorry. This one right here is the one that we use the most. Okay, so the last one, the hempworksbizop.com. Okay. Let's see. Going back to where's my website? My website. Okay, so customize my website, contact manager. It's got personal stuff in here, so I'm not going to click on them. Success coaches. Here's something. So I was just talking about the Popas. So they are our direct upline, and you'll have information that it'll show us on yours, or it might show whoever brought you in. Earnings, credit wallet, saving, okay, all this stuff, leaderboard. And I want to show you one other thing here. Yeah, leaderboard. Look, here's going to be a big thing. I want you guys to do this too. Okay, look at this. 62 affiliates. These people are on our team, by the way. Not on their Slayers, but they're on the Badassery team, okay? What is today, the 4th? In 4 days, they got 62 people in. They are master marketers. They're going to be teaching. They're putting together a whole system right now, something that we're going to be able to utilize for everybody in our team. So just, guys, just bear with this whole thing. Get ready because, I mean, the floodgates are going to open up wide open with some of the people that we have on our team, things that we're working on, Christy and I are working on, things that Tammy and Andre are working on, and Hemp Bros are working on to deliver for our team. It's going to be huge. But just go. The reason why I say go here is look at these top 10 people. You know, look at, top 9 people have 10 or more affiliates in. What are they doing? Go find them on social media and on Facebook or something. Friend request them. And even if they don't accept you, you'll be following them and see what they're doing. What the hell are they doing to get 62? I know what they're doing. They're doing webinars. They're doing a whole other thing. But they're going to be doing something, a tool that they're giving away. We're going to have access to that soon. Excuse me. How are they getting 23, 19? Go find them. Don't reinvent the wheel. Go find them. See what they're doing. And then the same thing, rank recognition. Okay, take all the top people. Look at this, 3 super affiliates, 1 person in 500K, with that 5 people in 250, and then there's 18 people right here at 100K. And then we have, let's see here, where is Extreme Entrepreneurs? That's Tammy Andre? Oh, okay, yeah. So if you see the top one, these are this is Badassery, and I'm going to show you something real quick. Terry Hollis is Vision Team. So we're ultimately on, oh yeah, you can't even see it because I'm sharing my screen. Terry Hollis is Vision Team, which is Robert Hollis and his wife Terry. That's direct from corporate. From corporate, we have Tammy and Andre, who are Badassery Mastery, who've been our personal mentors. And then, and then it goes down. But literally everything from here up, 100K up, go friend request them. Find them on social media and see what they're doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Whatever they're doing works. Just do the same thing, right? Traffic rotator. You can also get that in, where's settings? Okay. So you go into settings, right? And you can choose an avatar, put a picture up there. This is a question I keep getting over and over and over, okay? We're doing something a little bit different. What you need to do is you need to set your rotator to alternate legs, okay? You want to set it, save this. Why is it not going back? Yeah, I'll go back to settings. Okay, so alternate legs. What that means is every time you bring somebody in or every time you pre-enroll somebody, it's just going to go put one person to the left, one person to the right, left, right, left, right. And you'll see that you have to balance out your legs when you become binary qualified. Nothing you need to be worrying about right now. But as you get deeper into this whole thing, you'll have to level that whole thing up. We will be watching that for you. Don't worry about that. Don't try to overthink this whole thing. All you need to do is just worry about getting people in. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But make sure your rotator is set to alternate legs. Put all your credit card. I'm sure you have a lot of this stuff already in there. Your auto ship, where your what do you call it? Where it direct deposits into, in what bank account. Okay. Then you've got. Let's see here. Where are you? Where was I? Oh, I went down to set. I jumped. So auto ship. Everybody knows. Listen, you've got to have your auto ship set at 90 business volume in order to keep your rank. We've seen so many people that are like, oh no, it says 40, and they don't want to listen to us. And in the next month, it drops them from executive down to director. And then what do you have to do to get executive? You have to buy executive pack. So don't make this mistake that we're seeing so many people doing over and over and over. Set your auto ship at 90 business volume, whatever it is. And another thing is, you guys know that we have coffee now. I'm sure you all know by now. We've got coffee and creamer, and then there's also a cinnamon flavor oil. If you haven't tried the coffee or the creamer yet, and you already set your auto ship, make sure you buy this, because in order to sell something, you have to know what you have, right? You need to be able to use the product. So, go in and order yourself a box of the coffee, a box of the creamer, and we'll get into that in just a minute. And basically what we're doing, you have to set it up as a business, as a minimum of 90 business volume. What we've been doing is this right here. It's 100 business volume, but for $199, you're getting 4 products versus 2 products ends up being about $160 because you're paying full retail. You do the director pack and gives you a discount. So you got to set up your auto ship. What else? I just wanted to see if there's any other little quick things here. What's that? Oh yeah, wholesale. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this. They've been talking about, you'll learn this stuff as you go to the site and figure where everything is. There's a lot of people talking about going to spas or going to
trade shows.
Yeah, all kinds of different things. If you're trying to sell this product at a kiosk or sell or get somebody to put your product in their store, or get somebody at a salon or something to buy come on as an affiliate, they can buy this. Look at a 50 pack, $1,900. it ends up being $38 a bottle, and they could sell it for $69 a bottle at full retail. Okay, 100 pack, 3,500, $35 a bottle. So they can do it that way. 250 pack, $30 a bottle, and this is what you would get is 1,500 business volume. So these are going to be for the 750s, a 50 pack of the 750s, a 100 pack of the 750s. Okay. What else is in here that you need to know about? Just real quick, compensation plan. Yeah, I mean, people are calling us all the time about the compensation plan. It's right here. All we're doing now, I don't have this crap memorized. All we're doing when someone calls us or someone messages us, we're going to this place right here, and we're looking at what needs to be set up. Look at a builder's 40, a director, an executive. What is this right here? I don't even know what that is. We're not even going to spend time on that right now. But all we're doing is we're going right here. This is for customers. Bonus job start. So we're going right here. People are asking questions. We're going here, and we're going all the different levels, and we're just looking at it because this isn't all memorized in our head. But this is what I want to show you this. You know, there's people that come in a builder, oh, I want to try it. Okay. If they bring somebody in, they get 30%. If the person that they brought in brings somebody in, they don't get paid for it. They come in at the director level. They get paid 35% for anybody they directly bring in. And they get paid, if that person brings somebody in, they get 10% for that person, and then it stops right there. Okay. Executive, anybody you directly bring in, you get paid 50%. And then you get paid for, if they bring somebody in, they bring somebody in, 3 additional levels. As you hit 5K, opens up another level, 10K opens up another level, and so on and so forth that you can see. And then, and just another thing I want to mention, this right here is your UNO level, okay? Where you're getting anywhere from 25%, oh, I want to bring this up too, unranked, 25% all the way to 50%, okay? I want to bring that up. But this right here, that level pays out every single week. It's Thursday to Thursday. And then I'm sure you've heard me say, Christy say many different times that you want to make sure you set up your auto ship for the first of the month. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. So say you have your auto ship set up for the 20th because you came in at the end of last month. Here's what's going to happen. You're bringing people in. You're not ranked until your auto ship goes through. So in the 20th of the month, you become executive again. Now, if you don't do anything that month, that's where you drop down to director. If you don't do anything that month, the next month, you drop down to builder. If you don't do anything, then you become unranked. So let's just say, here's a scenario. You came in executive in October, okay? October 20th, and you set up your auto ship for November 20th, but you brought somebody in this week. If you don't get, before Thursday, if you don't move your auto ship to this week immediately, you want to set it, this is why you want to set it to the first of the month, this is what you're going to get paid. Not this, but this. You're considered unranked until your auto ship goes through, until your auto ship date hits, right? So that's why we say the first of the month, set it up for the first of the month. There's several different reasons. Another thing is you want to make sure that it actually goes through. Some people have no problem whatsoever. Christy and I, our accounts, we have to manually do it every single month. For some reason, it just doesn't take it. We're not sure why. It just some cards does it, some cards doesn't do that. We're watching it, but we're watching it not every single day, every single minute, but we're going to be touching it probably once a week, checking, seeing who has to set up their auto ship and letting you know what you need to do if you haven't set it up. But we need you to watch that too. Not only you watching it, but we need you to have your team watching it. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully that all makes sense so far. And then the binary, see, like all this stuff, we could talk about this. Nobody's even close to this point yet. There's no reason to even talk about this, but I just want to hit real quick on, global, you understand this more. Do you want to talk about the global, what is it called? Business bonus pool.
Bonus pool, yeah. So every single month, the company actually holds back 2% of their revenue on a monthly basis. And if you get in 4 preferred customers or affiliates that month, you get 1 share of that. Or if you rank advanced, you get 2 shares. So the good thing about that is that basically you can get up to 3 shares of that 2% every single month, which adds up, it can add up to a lot.
So it says 4 preferred customers or 1 affiliate.
Affiliates, yeah. Like, so if you have someone that comes in and they're like, hey, I just want to try it. I just want to try a bottle of it. I mean, that is considered a customer.
Yep. All right. So I'm just going to also talk about rank bonuses real quick. As you come in, you hit 5K. Here's how the bonuses. Well, let me talk about something first. If you come in because I get this question constantly. You come in at director, okay? You come in at the director level, which is $199 for products, and you want to rank advance up to executive. There's 2 ways to do it. One, you can, for 3 months consecutive, you have to maintain 3,000 business volume, 1,500 on one leg, 1,500 on the other leg. You maintain that for 3 months, it'll bump you up to executive, okay? If you, let's see, the fastest way would be if you come in director, you're trying to try, you're trying to get your feet wet, whatever. Month number 2, instead of doing your auto ship as a director pack, you do your auto ship, or you just buy an executive pack. Okay, that's what gets you to executive fastest. Okay, so that's going to take you from 35% to 50%, and it's going to open it from 1 level down to 3 levels down. So we don't even talk about any other package whatsoever. We talk executive. Okay, and I want you guys to use this tool and just let people know. And it could be between doing weekly calls like this, weekly trainings like this. We're going to have this as a recording. You can send people to this when they come on board. You can push them to this point, but use this one little thing to get people in. And what it is let people know that Christy and I will personally coach them to success along with you. And, whoever, just get all the different layers. Like, say, we bring in Keith, right? Keith brings in Tom, and Tom brings in Bill. Bill can use that same thing all the way up line. And as long as everybody's saying the exact same thing, using that whole same thing, it's just going to come right up the line. Does that all make sense, hopefully? But utilize the fact that we're going to coach them. And we get on the phone with people all the time that we didn't directly bring in, but it's somebody in our downline. It helps us too, right? So we want you to be successful. We want you to be successful not only just because it brings us success and it helps us out, but we want you to stay on board. We want you to see success. I mean, you start bringing people in, you're going to get fired up and just keep on with this. So we want you to have that too. But just so you know real quick, you hit 5K, you have to maintain that for 3 months before this gets paid. So if you hit 5K this month and you don't get your $500, that's why. You have to maintain it for 3 months. Same thing with 10K, 25K, all the different ranks, right? Another thing that happens is now you start to get a monthly check once you become a solid rank bonus. So once you are 5K for 3 months, you get 150 per month, 10K, 250, 25, so on and so forth. And this is where it gets really fun, is when you hit 100K, you're getting $2,000 a month, 250, 5,000, 500, 10,000 a month. Like literally, you just maintain that rank, boom, 10 grand in your account every single month. I mean, that's pretty nice, right? Super affiliate, 20K. And then they just opened up master affiliate at the conference. They didn't even have this updated yet. And if I remember correctly, master affiliate's either 40 or 50,000 a month.
50.
Yeah, 50 grand a month.
Residual.
Just comes, right? I mean, it's just silly money. They have, okay. Yeah, so it shows you get a one-time bonus of 50K for super, or for 500 super affiliate, you get 100,000. Master is 500,000. So, I mean, we're trying to get to that point. And it's honestly, guys, this is not that difficult to get to that point. You work this for the next 12, 14, 16 months. I promise you, every single one of you will be at least over 250K. And 250K, you get a good team under you, and you're making, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, easy, maybe even more. It's easily that much. Okay, so I don't want to stay on this comp plan. You all have access to this exact same thing, content. Okay, so then I get a lot of people asking questions. I mean, just think about this, guys. Look, we're busy. We're trying to grow this team. We're trying to, help you out. But at the same time, we are not corporate. okay? We are affiliates just like you are. If you're asking questions about, things that have to do with the website or specifics about product or, shipping or anything like that, look, call them, give them a call, go at the bottom. Their phone number is right here. Remember, they're in Las Vegas, so 3 hour. If you're on the East Coast, it's a 3 hour difference. And then the other thing is right here in the bottom right corner, you can chat with them right there, okay? So I'm going to click off share. All right, give me a thumbs up, guys, if all that's starting to make sense and helpful so far. Cool. And everybody who's on a phone and scared to show their face, give me I don't know, just lift your right leg up, and I'll hear you. I'll hear you lift your right leg up. Good. All right, yeah, see, I'm hearing it. Good job, guys. I'm seeing hands raised. What is this? Who's raising
That means
their
that
hand?
they agree.
Okay. And
They're
okay, you're
virtually
great.
raising.
God, you're virtually raising your hand. Love it. Okay. All right, guys. All right, so next thing, what's going on? I see ya. Look, if you guys are hopping on late and you didn't get the beginning, this is going to be, oh wait, shit, is it recorded? Damn it, no. Yes, it is. Okay. I thought I had it. I didn't see the little recording thing. All right, it is being recorded. This is being recorded, and I will put this in the Facebook group afterwards. Again, this is something that you can use as you bring people on, because we're not going to do this training again. We're not going to do this. This is very, 101, right down to the basics, getting started type of training. But I think it's necessary because a lot of people are very new coming on to this. So we want to make sure you understand all this. After you learn the website, like don't start like just chasing all these shiny objects and going all over the place and like, I want to get to work. Listen, guys, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to say this one more time. We bought July 7th. We were traveling. We just kind of on the fly. We made a decision. We're like, oh, we'll deal with this when we get back. We were honestly, we were even considering not even doing anything until September. And we were like, you know what, screw it. Let's get the product. We like the product. Let's buy in bulk. Like, we weren't even really thinking of it as a business. But we're like, we'll give it a shot when we get back. So July 7th to July, 23rd, when we met the Popas, we didn't do anything. We were traveling on the West Coast with the kids. We didn't do a single thing. We went and met the Popas. The Popas literally told us what I'm telling you right now. They told us, step by step, do this. Don't keep it simple. And just step by step, do it like this, and I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. We went to work on that 25th to 30th, hit the 5K, and it just been rank advancing from that point because we were coachable, we followed directions, and just did exactly what I'm telling you now. So after you learn your back office, the third thing you want to do is if we haven't connected you, we're going to connect you, but you have to accept it on your end for you to be able to see it, and then the best thing to do is if you can pin, I don't know if you guys can see that, but see at the top, I've got, what's up there? I can't see. I've got tab retreat. I have Vision Team, Badassery, Thayer Slayers, and Escape the Matrix. You can pin those at the top as your favorites because a lot of people are saying, oh, what was that one Facebook group? Once you get it, pin those up at the top. These 4 groups right here. It's going to be Thayer Slayers, which is you're obviously on that because you got on this call. And listen, anytime you bring somebody in, we'll just hear. You could just hear us and then see that.
Okay.
Here, can you still see it? I know it's kind of dark. I was trying to get some light on. Can you guys see it? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. All right, so we're going to invite you to Thayer Slayers, Badassery, Vision, and Escape Your Matrix as soon as you come on. When you bring somebody on, do the exact same thing, okay? Invite them to these 4 groups. Thayer Slayers right here. This is our team. This is the group that you're already on. Oh, what happened? Christy, move over so you get out of the way there. Okay. This is the team. The Popas is the team, or our upline, our direct upline. Listen, we're all on the same team, okay? Badassery, Popas, Andre and Tammy. Vision Team is Robert and Terry Hollis, okay? The Vision Team inside the Badassery. This is what I said it, well, I don't want to jump around, but we've got the Badassery, we've got the Vision Team, and escape your matrix, okay? Third question. If you guys have any questions, just, I'm only in the first two groups. All right.
Okay.
So listen, if you didn't get invited, actually, Elizabeth, I personally invited you into those groups. You probably didn't accept it. So we will send it to you. You just have to make sure that you accept it on your end.
Yeah,
'Cause
look
I
at
know-
your notifications.
If I invited you to one, I invited you all four. So Chrissy's gonna resend you to those.
Yeah.
And listen, you don't have to be invited. I invited her also. Yeah. You don't have to be invited, guys. You can go there and just request to join. So obviously we're admins on here, but we're also admins on Badassery and Vision. So we can see if you are in there. And then for Escape Your Matrix, you don't have to be, there's no invite, or it's open. Anybody can be in there. And I'll go into what that is in a minute. The fourth thing that you want to do is you want to make sure, you're on these 4 different groups on Facebook. After that, I posted a video. I'm going to be redoing it, but right now it works. It's what it is, but it was literally, I dropped my son off from school. I made a video while I was driving home. It's like 22 minutes long, and it tells you step by step what to do to get started. So it's a 22-minute video that's just take notes. I'm going to be able to be a little more efficient with it when I sit down with it, and I'm not driving and all over the damn place with it, and go through it and get you instructions on what to do, and I'm going to put that video in there. But right now it's a 22-minute video. It's pinned at the top. You'll see me in a car driving, and if you can stay on that and manage that whole thing. Watch that video. The next thing is going to be, get rid of it so I can make sure I can see after you've done. Is there a question you need to answer?
I mean, I can answer it afterwards.
Okay. The next thing that you want to do is you want to go to Badassery and Vision. In these two Facebook groups, there's a section on the Facebook page called Units. Okay? You click on Units, and inside Units, let me show you exactly what it looks like. Go into Badassery. Okay. You guys see my phone right there? Oops. Can you see it? Can you see where it says Units right there? Okay. So they've added some more in there because I had them complete at one time. But you see in there it says I've completed 3 out of 4 in this section. So once you're completed with them, there's a notification. So they've added some more in here. So I'm going to go through those. I didn't see those. But there's all these different sections in Units that will have different trainings. So in Badassery, it's not a whole lot. There's probably, they added another section in there that might be, I think it was like an hour, a little better an hour. It might be 2 hours max, okay? 2 hours of trainings in Badassery. Now these guys, the reason why they're badassery is because they're freaking badasses. That's the only way I can describe it. They are the most motivated, they're amazing, amazing leaders. A lot of you guys got to meet them at corporate when we were there just last week, or not at corporate, at convention when we were there last week. They're amazing people, great leaders. They have a call every single Saturday. So Badassery, so it's,
Yeah, and they post it within their group. So make sure that you're part of that. And if you're not, reach out to me and I can add you to it as well.
well, they can add themselves and make
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
you can add
include that.
yourselves.
I just said that. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Eastern. What? Oh, sorry. 10 a.m. That's why she's here. To correct, she's my autocorrect. All right, so 10 a.m. Pacific. Is it Pacific Standard? They just say Pacific. What the hell is it? I know it's Eastern Standard. I just assumed it was Pacific Standard.
It's West Coast.
At West Coast, yeah, they're in LA. So 10 a.m., right? Every single Saturday at 10 a.m., they have a call just like this where they have people come on and, they're telling some different things about the company. They're talking about they always mention momentum. They're trying to, it's a lot of motivation and a lot of different tools and stuff that you can, or tips that you can get from this. Okay. So try to make these calls. If you can't make it live, they record them and they put them into the Facebook page so that you can go back and watch them later. Okay. Vision team, same thing. You go in units. Let me tell you something. Robert Hollis, we are very lucky to have Robert Hollis be a part of his team, because Robert's been in this business now 31 years. Not the CBD business, but the network marketing business. 31 years. I mean, everybody here can agree to the fact that somebody with 31 years of network marketing experience can give us some good knowledge, right? Okay. So not only does he have 31 years of training, of experience, but he has created a full training program. Can you get that website and write that right here? You remember
I actually have it tagged in our affairs.
just put it here right now.
All right, cool.
Okay. He has a full website. This guy, he's got this whole thing automated, right? He has it on, I'm going to back this up so I'm not in your face anymore. He's got this training program going, and he's got funnels for it, and he's advertising for it. Just on his training programs, he's bringing in $300,000 a month selling digital training programs. Okay, we have access to it for free. You don't have to pay for it. He wants our team to succeed, so he's giving it to us for free. It's a lot of it is in the unit section of his Facebook page. Okay. But then there's also where he gave at the convention this free for everybody. And it's basically roberthollis.com/free. roberthollis.com/free. Tons of kick-ass information in there, guys. I'm telling you. Okay. Fourth group, I don't believe has any trainings, but what it does have is, so this is the co-founder of HempWorks, Jenna Schwegel. Zwagel.
Schwegel, I don't know.
Yeah, Zwagel. Jenna Zwagel. This is Josh's wife, Jenna, who is the top earner. Obviously, she's been in it from the beginning. She was the very first affiliate, or one of the very first affiliates. There was actually somebody above her at some point in time. I don't know if
So let me just mention this too. All the trainings that they added in the back office right now has all 13 weeks of what they just went through off of the Escape Your Matrix. But she is going to continue with that. So there will be stuff that will be added to that as well in the future.
Yeah, so basically what she did, I've learned a ton from those right there. She did this 13-week training. She did a 13-week training. She did Facebook Lives through Zoom. She did it through Zoom, went live, and what she did is she interviewed the top earners in this company. She interviewed the top. She said, basically, what are you doing? Tell us what you're doing. And they spent like a 1-hour training going through telling what each one of them have done. And we've only probably watched this 13 weeks. I think we've watched maybe 7 or 8 of them. We need to go back and watch some of the rest, because I'll tell you what, some of the biggest nuggets that I've gotten is from that. So you watch these, and I'm telling you guys, you're going to be successful. I want to show you this. So again, Jenna was in from the very beginning, but you know what? The company wasn't even really doing a whole lot until 15 months ago when they introduced HempWorks.
And they weren't married then, and they weren't even.
Yeah, they just got married a year ago. They got married, I think, like a couple weeks before convention last year, their very first convention. And so it was just a little more than a year ago, like a year and a month ago. She posted this on her page about a month ago, October 4th. So exactly a month ago. Look at us. This is what's possible, guys. Can you see that? Shake your head if you can see it. Yes? Okay. And for those on the phone that are not seeing this, it says she did a screenshot of her earnings for at that particular time, and she said, and she had a post in there, and she said, days like this I laugh about when my upline quit. Okay. Last 7 days, this is a month ago, in the last 7 days, she earned $276,000 in 1 week. In the last 30 days, $562,000, and her total commissions earned are $2.69 million, okay? I bet she was probably around 100,000 mark when HempWorks was introduced, but I'm just guessing on that. I'm just, I don't know. And I want to say this, guys. There is, what do you call it? The agreement or denim, the income disclaimers.
Yes.
There's an income disclaimer, and there's a disclaimer on the product for what this does. So don't go saying, oh, you can make this money, all this. There's an income disclaimer in the opportunity part, I believe.
Correct.
In the opportunity part on the website. Because
and the product. So the product has one and then the opportunity has one.
Yeah, I mean, this is just what is possible, guys. That's all I'm trying to show you. This is what's possible. Let me get this light back over here. I feel like I'm in the dark. This is just what's possible, okay? Making this kind of money. Some of the top earners, the super affiliates, there's 3 super affiliates on there. All 3 of those super affiliates just hit super affiliate over the last couple of months, and they're only about 12 months into this company is all they've been into this, okay? This is what's possible. Again, on the products disclaimer, you don't want to be sitting there saying, oh, it relieves, it
cures
cancer, and it takes away your pain. It does all this. Yeah, what you want to do is you want to tell stories and be like, yeah, this worked for me, or I know that it's worked for people like this, or Google it and see and get information and see what it's done for people. Right? So you don't want to make, claims that this does this, because right now there's no medical proof that says that. We just know that it works. It's working for us. It's working for a lot of other people. So, just wanted to throw that whole thing in there. Then the number, now I'm going to get into, this is basically, your training, getting started, all the things that you need to do. From that point, I don't know if you could see this, but from that point, she wrote it wrong. I can't barely even read it. The next thing that you want to do, guys, is you want to get to what I call your low-hanging fruit, right? You want to create a list of people that you think that might be interested in, right off the bat, okay? Go through your contacts, get your mind straight. And at the same time, you don't want to discriminate, right? There's, you have no idea listen, it's not that we need the money, right? We didn't do this because we need the money. Some people need the money, right? Some people do it for the money. We did it because we just learned about CBD. We got really passionate about it, and we jumped all in, right? But it was not only that, but a couple months prior, we were at a mastermind, and we saw how they were reverse engineering what they were going to make in 2018. And one of their line items said $1.8 million. And it was from a network marketing company. I remember looking at Chrissy, I said, damn, we need that line item on our income statement. And,
don't we all?
They've been doing this for like 7-8 years. They're in a company called Isogenics. It's been around for a long time. There's no way to make money in that company. Now I see you with the thumbs up. It's hard to make that kind of money because it's been around so long, it's saturated, right? So what you want to do is you want to create a list. Create a list and just start reaching out to these people. A lot of these people are going to be the people that you can talk to. You can just give them a call, like, hey, I'm in this company, just have a conversation with them and let them know about the products. And, you're more or less trying to sell the product first, and then you bring the opportunity along with it, right? And just be genuine about the whole thing. People don't like to be sold, so just create dialogue with the whole thing and a conversation. And then the last thing here, number 7, is, and again, this is what I'm giving you very 101, just get started and things to do right off the bat to start creating momentum, okay? Go through all your contacts. Now, this is your low-hanging fruit, right? Those are your, friends, family, like people close to you, maybe some people that are just, they're not doing well in one network marketing company, but they want to be involved with a network company, whatever, your low-hanging fruit. Number 7 is you're going to want to go through all your contacts in your phone first, and then second, you want to go through all your social media messengers. and you want to message and reach out to these people. And I'm going to tell you something about what this looks like. And actually, I forgot to mention one thing on here that should be probably, we'll call it 3, Chris, can you put it in here? We'll call it 3.1. It's the app. Does everybody know about the app? Because I'm finding out that a lot of people don't know about the app. There's an app in here, My Daily Choice. You click on that app, and up at the top here, you've got all your websites, okay? Here you've got all the videos. I've had a lot of people ask me about the videos. Here's different images that people are posting on Facebook. There's a whole bunch more. I'm just flipping through a couple of them. You can get to your back office this way. You've got settings. You've got all this stuff. So look, this is what's cool. So if you're sending it through text, you go to your app right here and say you want to send a product video. You go right here, and I see D right there. And I'm going to text this to D. So did you see what I did, guys? SMS. I don't know if you can see that right there. Text. I'll go to D. DD. Of course, I got a whole bunch of DAs. Here we go. Where are you? I'm going to text this to you. I'm going to show you something. DD, if you can click on this when I send this to you, where the heck are you? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me get this. I want to show you this. There she is. Okay. So then it's just going to pull up like this, and boom. Sent it to her like that. Dee, if you don't mind, can you click on that? Oh, she's going to get her phone. While she's going to get her phone, I'm going to show you something and just pull my phone closer. Sorry, Danny. Okay. Watch. D, open that. You got that? Did you click on it? All right, it's coming. Maybe it takes a little bit longer. But it sends you a notification saying that she opened. Yeah, you can see it. Danny's saying right there. Okay. Maybe it just takes a minute. You're going to, as soon as you pull away. Oh, did it already send it? Maybe it said that it's going up.
It'll send you a notification like this. Oh,
Yeah,
there it goes.
Just opened up. So it sends a notification that she just opened that up. So that's why I love. I like texting this more than I like emailing it. But at the same time, you're going to have situations where you email too. This is an iPhone, right? iPhone, you have a notes section already in your phone, okay? So I have a bunch of different notes in there. If you have an Android, then you have to download some type of app for it. But I know that someone was telling me about Evernote, that you can actually share notes. I want to show you something real quick, guys. 2 things I wanted to show you here. That's why I wanted to go this direction first. What the heck is it? I just clicked out of it. All right, right here. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see that, but basically what it says, I've got this in my notes section. It says below are 2 short videos on a product and how we get paid. And then the last link is a website to take a free tour. Okay, I'm writing that, and I'm specifically saying 2 short videos because I'm trying to get their mind right that this isn't going to take a whole lot of time to go through. So, because it doesn't have a timer, it doesn't show up when you're looking at the videos. So you don't know, I mean, shit, for all you know, well, what is this, an hour long? They have no clue, so they might just click out of it. So you just tell, bless you, Danny said, thank you. So I write that, and then I wrote product video, and then I add the product video. And I'm just doing this for my app, guys. I'm just clicking. You can click. You can email it from your app. You can text it from your app. You can copy it. You can send it to social media. You can do all this stuff. So I just copied it and pasted it here. And then I put comp plan in parentheses, how we get paid. And I put the comp plan video. And then the last thing is website to take a free tour. And I put my website, and I just copy it there. So when I have to email somebody or I send it through Messenger, I'm not doing the same. I'm not going to write this whole thing out every single time. I come in here. I've already got it written. I hold my cursor on it. Of course, it's not going to let me select all. All right, so I just put this over there. I don't know if you can see it, but I just highlighted the whole thing. I copy it. I go to Messenger, and I paste it, okay? Just trying to simplify things. So just boom, you send the whole thing. You just send your product video, your content video, and your website in one shot in just a couple seconds. So once you get this stuff set up, it's just pretty quick there. Yes, I will send this to, I'll put this on the Facebook group, okay? I'll copy and paste what I put, but you got to replace it with your links because it has my links on there. So, but it'll just give you an idea. Then the next thing you want to do, so you're creating your list of all the people. Those are your low-hanging fruit people. Then you're going to your messenger, okay? I have on Facebook, I have 4,990 friends. I keep it at that point because, and by the way, guys, if you ever get into that 5,000 point, don't let it go to 5,000 because 5,000 caps you out and you can't get any more friends after 5,000 and people can't friend request you. So you leave it at 4,990 and people can continue to friend request you. What happens is when they do that, it's actually, they follow you. You may not be seeing what they're posting, but they see what you're posting. So it allows them to follow you. So I have 5,000 friends or 4,990 friends, and I have like roughly another 2,000 followers because they friend request me. I just haven't accepted it because I don't have the space to. So it allows them to follow you and not you follow them back. Let's see, did you get the notification? Did you get a notification if you sent through Messenger? No. No. Yeah, well, yes, if you do it individually and send it directly out of the app, you'll get enough. No, well, no, you won't. No, you won't, because you have to copy and paste it. Only if you text it or email it from your app will it send you a notification. Because to send it to the messenger, you have to copy and paste it to put it there. So hope that makes sense and answers that question. So going back again to my notes section, I'm going to social media. Hold on, where is it? I'm going to social media. I'm going to my contacts first, right? You want to go to your contacts on your phone. Yeah, I'll go here first. It doesn't matter. I was starting to go one direction, but I'm going to jump around for a minute. On my contacts, I've got 1,700 something contacts in my phone because I never delete contacts. I just leave them in there. It doesn't matter because it doesn't do anything to my phone. I've got enough memory. It holds it. I don't need to delete them, right? We've got 1,700 contacts. In all reality, I mean, some of these people I haven't spoke to in probably 10 years, okay? There's probably people I've spoke to once and I just lock them in my phone. There might be somebody I was talking to as becoming an affiliate and I put them in my phone because you have to put it in your phone as a contact in order to send it through the app. There has to be a contact. There's no way, I wish they would fix that, but you have to make them a contact. So I'm going through my contacts, right? And I'm just basically, these are people that I've known at one point in time enough to be able to get their phone number. So I just reach out and just be like, hey, just reaching out. If you haven't talked to the person in a long time, just something along the lines of like, hey, just reaching out, want to make a connection. I know it's been a long time, but I'm just trying to reconnect with some people, expand my network. And then I'll say, something like, whatever they do. Maybe they're a realtor, right? They're, I know you're a realtor. How's that been going for you? And I start to ask them questions. You'll see more when I'm doing Messenger because this is with your contacts. You have to be a little more personable. Okay, with Messenger it's a little bit different. And then I always end it by saying something like this. Outside of that, just trying to connect to see how we can add value to each other's lives. Does CBD oil help with hair growth?
Yeah.
Christy says yes. Google it. I say Google it. If somebody, because I don't want to make that, yeah, I mean, just Google it, guys. Anytime someone says, oh, does CBD do this? Guess what I do? I go in, I Google, does CBD do this? And then I'll come up with a bunch of things, and I copy that article, and I just send it to somebody in a text or an email. So anytime anybody asks me about that, that's what I do. All right, so contacts, again, you want to create dialogue. Again, people don't like to be sold. So don't just sit there and throw CBD at them. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get a conversation started. I feel like I have something on my shirt here, don't I? So you're trying to get a conversation started. And what a lot of times what people will do is they'll come back to you and they'll say, like, how have you been doing? And at that point, I'm like, great. We just started in the CBD business. You currently into CBD. I just start, having, doing great with real estate, doing just creating conversation. Okay. So then after I go through my contacts in my phone, now I'm going through social media. I'm going through Messenger. I'm going through, usually I go through Facebook first. We're doing stuff on Instagram as well and LinkedIn, but just take one at a time. Start at your aids and just start working through. And so this is more or less along the lines, and I could post this on Messenger as well, or on our Facebook group as well. I always say their name, but it's, hey, in this particular one where I copy and paste it, it says, hey, Andrew, I'm just going through my Messenger, connecting with people that I'm friends with in here to get to know them a little better. Okay, so I was starting to say I've got 4,990 friends. At best, I know 200 of them. They're just people that we've connected with because we have liked things, or they might know somebody that we know, and that's how social media works, right? So I'm saying that, then I say, I'm trying to expand my network some more. And then I say, do you remember how we connected? And I'm letting them know first. I put their name in there and let them know what I'm trying to accomplish, reaching out, connecting, trying to expand my network more. And then I ask them a question. Do you remember how we connected? And then I make it specific about them. Looking at your profile, I see that you're a real estate investor in this particular case. How's that going for you? How do you feel about the current market right now? And then I always end it with, do you have additional streams of income? So I'm trying to open that conversation. And then I say, I'm heavily invested I tell a little bit about what I do, very short, because I don't want to make this super, super long where people just look at it like, screw this, I'm not reading this, it's way too much. But then I say something along the lines of like, I'm heavily invested in real estate, all types of real estate. I might say a little bit more, but I'll just say something along those lines. And my newest venture has been getting involved in the CBD industry. And I say, I'm watching the market, and I'm watching the market, and I'm seeing it, being a little shaky right now. So I want to make sure I diversify into additional types of industries so that not all my eggs are in one basket. And then I end it by saying, outside of that, just trying to connect to see how we can add value to each other's lives. Okay, and you just look. What you want to try to accomplish, you want to try to hit like 50 people a day. Take an hour, 2 hours out of your day, maybe an hour in the morning, get up a little bit earlier, and at night, instead of watching TV, prospect. Spend an hour, 2 hours prospecting every single day, and try to hit minimum 50, or minimum 30, try to at least hit 50. And if you could do more, do more. I mean, it's a numbers game, right? A lot of us here that are on this call are in real estate. And if you're sending out marketing, you're sending out 100 mail pieces, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of calls. But if you're sending out 1,000 mail pieces, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 every single month, you're going to get a whole lot more calls. You're going to get a whole lot more deals, right? Everybody agree with that? So it's a numbers game. The more you get out there, the more you're going to get back. But what you're trying to do is just create dialogue, have that conversation started, and then, a lot of times, I think I was showing Keith last night at dinner. I was like, look, this is an average response of what I'm getting. And, because I put that whole thing in there about, look, I'm in the CBD industry now. A lot of people ask me, what's CBD, or how's the CBD industry going? Those are the kind of questions that start getting asked. I know we're at an hour, guys. And just let me tell you this real quick. At 9 o'clock Eastern time, in 30 minutes from now, a little bit less than 30 minutes, we're going live, and we're doing this every single Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Jump on that live, and anybody you're possibly thinking of bringing on, or you've talked to, or think that they might be able to benefit from this, tag them to that live. We're doing free giveaways for one every single week. So you tag them on there. We're announcing what the giveaway is, and what happens is everybody that you tag, their name goes in a hat, or they go in a bucket, whatever you want to call it. And then you have to ask them to tag you back. Every time they tag you back, it puts you in the drawing to be able to get something for free as well. And then the following week, we're going to name who the winner is. Every single Sunday at 9 o'clock, we're doing this, okay? So I want to try to get this wrapped up as quickly as possible, get you guys on your way. But the last thing you want to do is you want to be posting every single day, okay? Post on social media every single day. I post on LinkedIn, I post on Facebook, and I post on Instagram every single day, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day. Okay, I'm not saying just slam CBD down people's throat, but you want to get people, this is marketing. Marketing is know, like, and trust. People get, once they know you, then they get to like you. Once they trust you is when they buy from you, okay? So know, like, and trust. So that's the game that you're trying to put. So you want to set up your Facebook page that most people are looking at Facebook from their phone, right? So your profile, like I'm going to show you what mine looks like. It's pretty simple. Can you see that, guys? Has my name on there. I can't even read it from here. Real estate investor, real estate mentor, CBD affiliate, love my family, love to travel. Okay? So I'm putting family pictures on there. I'm putting stuff about traveling, and I'm putting stuff about real estate, and I'm putting stuff about CBD. Okay? Lately, I've been a little heavy on the CBD part. I know that. It was the end of the month, and I was trying to hit some stuff, which we did. We hit the 25K rank bonus, and we were just like really trying to push hard there because when we were at convention, that Saturday we were at dinner. Pam, I'm not sure if you were at that dinner till we finished at like 1:30 in the morning. We were at 19,000, and we still had to hit 25. We ended up hitting 26,000. What was that? We had like 3 days left or something, 3 or 4 days left, and somehow we hit 26,000. Some from our team, some from us. It was just a good push right there at the end to hit that. But you want to have that mix, okay? Don't just slam all family, whatever. What are your beliefs? What do you like? What do you like to do? That's how you want to set up your profile, make it nice and clean, have a picture of you, and have something that has to do with something that you like, and be posting about those things regularly. Every single day. If you're posting every single day, people are going to see it, okay? And that's how it builds. And then one last thing I'm going to say about social media, join groups. Join groups that align with this. Join groups about, there could be something, there's 7.5 billion people on this planet, okay? There's no shortage of people and there's no shortage of money. There's over 2 billion users on Facebook, okay? You're not going to touch a fraction of them. But there's all these different Facebook groups that might have 150, 250, 300,000, 50,000, 20,000. It might be about people talking about back pain or depression or about eczema or about whatever. There's groups about everything. Just do a search in there. Anything that this has to do with, that aligns with, join these groups and watch what people are posting, or about pets.
Yeah, let me just say something about that too. So we have a bull pay, which is a mixed breed, and there's actually groups out there that are for bull pays. So I posted something on my personal page, shared it to that page, and just said, hey, I just want you to know what's worked for my dog, and they have a lot of skin issues, so this was amazing. That day, I had 12 people buy product for me.
Yeah. Just
from that post in that group.
Most of them were customers, but some of them ended up converting afterwards.
It's money, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's BBs. It's, that's your whole deal.
So I want to go ahead and wrap this up. We can continue next week. Or let's see, we're gonna be able to do this next week. Yeah, next Sunday. Yes, yeah. We'll be back. We can continue this on another call next week and go to the next level and talk about some things after that. Does anybody have any questions before we hop off this call? Any other questions? Everybody good?
Did you answer everything?
Yes, I believe so.
Because I know Dee Dee asked a question that I said I'd come back to.
Oh, yeah. How use messengers set up videos without doing one by one? By doing, Dee Dee, did we answer that question? By putting it in your notes section, have the whole thing grouped, and then just, she said yes. Okay, so then you just send it out. So anyway, get that set up in your notes section and use that.
We're back at 9.
Yeah,
we'll be live at 9 though.
Yeah, we'll be on Facebook Live at 9, so 22 minutes from now. No other questions. What do we got here? Are they going to make sample? Yeah, for pets.
We haven't heard.
Haven't heard that yet.
Haven't heard that yet.
Have not heard that yet. But guys, did you know about the sample packs?
Yes.
The sample packs. Don't even forget about sample packs today. In about another week, they're going to have it where they have a link that you can send to people. You send them the link, and for $9.95, they purchase the sample. And what happens is, it sends them the sample for $9.95. If you do it right now, it's maybe for like if you're just trying to meet some people and pass out some samples.
Yeah.
But in a week from now, it's going to be attached to a funnel. So they pay $9.95. It puts them in a funnel in a full, I think, 30-day sequence of different emails that are going to be sent out to them.
Yeah, that teaches them about the product. It
That was
teaches,
awesome.
answers all these different questions. So it's more of an education piece because a lot of people that want to try out the samples, either they've never heard of CBD before, they have no idea whether it's going to work for them or not. They don't know anybody that it has worked for,
Yep.
so they're a little skeptical. So that's what's so great about these samples.
Yeah. And the samples are just like to taste it, to try it. It's not going to really give you anything enough. Like people, I want to say this again, or say this, is that when people have injuries or have problems, that the reason why they're taking CBD, it didn't happen overnight. So you're not going to drop a couple drops of oil in your mouth and boom, it's all better. You're good.
Yeah.
So we've had people that take it for a couple days, like, oh, it doesn't work. Give it 30 days of consistently taking it every morning, every night, using the different products, and then make that tell me how you feel about it, how you feel about what you're taking it for at that particular point. Give it 30 days. It has a 30-day empty bottle return. Empty bottle return.
Yeah.
So.
And to answer your question, Kevin, so right now, because they have not put it out to the public yet of the sample packs, it's counting towards your personal volume as opposed to a business volume. But once they start this new link, those people can actually go in there and order the samples themselves, which will then start counting towards your business volume as opposed to your personal volume.
Yep. All right, guys. No more questions. We're going to jump off so we can get on this live, and hope to see you guys on there and tagging people and just adding people to this live. And, let's take things to the next level. Okay, guys? If you got any questions at any point in time, reach out. If we need to get on a 3-way call with you, we'll do whatever we can to help you guys be successful. Okay? Take care.